I opened my notes thing and I wrote in make panels look good. And if we head to our view file of this, we will make this a little bit better looking. We will add on here some styling thing in, and we will define a container. Let's name it main panel. Yeah, main panel. And let's make here a display of grid or something. Then use grid template rows or columns. Columns, and then we will make repeat. We want to have 4 columns by the maximum of each fraction has. And within this main panel, so main panel, we will put all of this on here in. I'm not so good in CSS and stuff. So, and we will not overwrite this column 03 because this is from our Kickstarter thing. So we will make here a class panel. These are the items, and let's make a border like this, and then simply add this class on here in, and then we should see something, right? Okay, so we have something like this. Maybe we should put on here a margin of every item. Okay. Something like this. Oh, okay. And then maybe or also row better. Rows. Is this better? No. Let's try to make columns and then put a media query, media, for everything which is up to, max width, let's say 800. We can put something, we can put this here in. Okay, and the same thing we can do then for minimum. If it's bigger, then we should maximum with rows, right? Rows, something like this, huh? So on here, and then it's like this. Okay, cool. Yeah. So this is okay. So and if we add on here something like a hover thing, let's just change the background color to light blue, something, reload. Okay, then we have something like this. Okay. This should, let's make a padding in, and then it should be okay. From, no, here. Padding 1 EM. Okay. Yeah, this looks better. Or okay, so if the employee would carry a tablet or whatever, then it's more intuitive for the big hands of. Okay. I will make again cut and glue technique. See you. So let's now make links out of this from here, and I would say we can convert each of these diffs to a link. Like this. Reload. Okay. Okay. I will remove this text decoration. Okay. So, and then we should set a link, and we need a constant base URL which writes this portion, and then we would add courses, and we need would be something like this course index, I think, actually, and we would put in the courses. We don't want to mess with this, which has been auto created. We won't break this nice user interface. Public now. Function index. We will put on here. We have seen this, right, with this view module and this thing. And we will make a file. Stupid. But I will name it view courses. PHP, right? View courses.php, and we will put on here a view courses, and put in okay. We need a controller actually, and the controller we need also to load the template. Is it template or is it render? I don't know. Complete, and then add this data into it. Okay, so reload. Okay, and I haven't shown it. This is not limited to this thing here. We can put some additional data in. Results of something. I have not shown this file, and this index is used as a variable in this view file afterwards. So we can echo this out. No. Yeah. I think this is okay. This is okay so far. Yeah. Here doesn't happen anything because we haven't put a link, but on here we have put a link courses. And this is okay. 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 Good morning. Maybe it's better to rename this index method to something like offer, yeah, courses offer, or show offer, or whatever we'll use offer, and we'll use this one here. And in case if this last segment is not given, it defaults to the index method, right? So we'll still provide one, but this should simply forward to this offer thing on there. And we will also add on here our offer thing. So if you now here we see okay, offer, okay, and lives, okay. Now let's do a results of something. Let's say offered courses. Let's query the database for all offered courses, and in my Excel thing on there, the first one is good. Rows this model get. Select all from table name, it would create, and but you see target table is optional. We know that there is no need to give a target table, and this name comes from the second segment, so it's a little bit shorter to write. Okay, so we say this model get, and then it's pulling data from database into here. We can output this in our view. Okay, so we should see something. Okay, cool. Trongate offers a small method is called JSON, and it outputs the structure as a JSON string. So this is cool to get a nice overview here. As I am always mixing arrays and objects, I would prepare something like this for me now, and then later another dump. So I see that I got an array with 2 elements here, and each element is an object. But this JSON thing is a good one to have a quick look at what's inside. Let's make a table. And with a heading. So we need a row, right? And then a heading, and I don't know how much items do we have. And let's make our column names into this. And then it goes. Details, and then details. Let's skip image file path. We don't want it. Okay, and then we should see something, right? Cool. And this is this Trongate CSS thing. Yeah, it does it nicely for us. It's cool. So let's make for each thing to output each row, and we have here offer courses as course. Let's break PHP and we'll write within here also our hero, and also write our hero, but we will put data elements in, right? Yeah, Exactly. So, and we can now echo out course, and then, yeah, here, ID. Yeah, that's okay. So let's make a few of those, and then you say start date, okay. Start time. Oh yeah, okay. It's not so. 6 hours, okay. Max up is okay. And then you have also check and details. And we have here location. Okay. Cool. So get rid of this one here. We know what's inside. Once we have it here as a table, it's good. Okay. So what would happen if the database table does not exist actually? How is the handling from Trongate if something went wrong with the database? So let's rename the database table name. Okay. It simply rises, or it lets rising. Okay. It just rises this thing here. Okay. Okay. So this means for us that we should maybe in the control, before we are doing this thing on here, we should, if we are interested, make also a try and catch thing. PDO exception. And then we'll write 3. And then let's output get message. And we will put then our database stuff into here. Okay, our handling. Okay. And we could maybe also make a special view or module even which would send an email message to the software developer or whatever. Yeah. But we will not do it. I got lost where I am. Courses. Yeah. Yeah. So this is okay. This is okay. Good. Let's repair the table name again to the proper name. Okay, so we are here. So, but we don't want to have it as a table to select from. We want to have something again like this with nice pictures and so on. This is the next step. I will have now a look how to access these nicely pictures, right? We have here this courses, assets, and then we had these pictures upload. How to get to those. How to get to those. See, I will again make my cut and glue thing